Good morning.
Hey,
good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's Wacky Wednesday.
No, it's not. It's freaking Renee Day, bro.
Hey, it is Renee Day. Good morning, Sunnies, and welcome back to the brightest corner of the Sunnyverse, coming to you live from the ancient city on a wonderful Wednesday. We're pouring the spice and tea super strong today.
Whoa.
Big shout out to Colleen, because today's show is full-on fiesta mode. We're talking heart, we're talking history, we're talking a lineup so stacked you're going to want to clear your whole calendar. This is not a sit back and sip kind of show, Sunnies. This is a grab the remote and hold on kind of show. We've got laughs, we got tears, we got the good kind, and we've got the last one grown-up man making a decision so bold it belongs in a museum. Buckle up, Buttercup. So let's turn it over to the queen of the sunny scene. I dropped the word snack. Sunny scene. Mel, what is on the sunny scene today?
Well, yesterday I had a pliable.
Oh, okay.
But
What was that like?
I did the coconut base because the acai base, acai, however the hell you say
Acai, yeah.
makes my stomach rumble.
So let's talk about this. It's a bowl, right?
Yeah,
and they
and
put
it
the
has the
things in
coconut
it.
base.
Okay.
And then I did granola, strawberries, blueberries, pineapples, and honey.
And do they put the yogurt or something inside of
No,
that?
it's a
That's it.
coconut base.
And they just mix it, mixy.
They put all the toppings on top,
Cool.
and then you mix it up and eat it.
I've never had one before. And you remember RJ sent me
Yeah.
out on a wild goose chase on
Yes.
to St. George Street to find one of these
Yes.
bowl thingies, and apparently it's all the rage.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
brand
good,
new.
And it's cold, so
Okay.
there's
Okay.
that.
Who knew?
But it's Renee Day.
Yep.
Everyone's favorite day of the week. And
Every-
our girl is in the building, and she is handing you the ultimate game plan for fall.
Yep.
She's talking festivals, markets, and all the good stuff coming up in St. Johns County. And, honey, the smart Sunnies plan ahead. You do not want to be the one scrambling for tickets in October. So grab your pen
That's true.
and get ready to write.
Especially Sunnies out there that are visiting St. Augustine coming up for Nights of Light season. We're going to give you
Wait,
all the
you mean Nights
previews
of
on
Light.
what you're going to be saving on that calendar is going to be pretty good. And I'm going to tell you about Sunshine Shenanigans today. I've got a seasoned gentleman who decided to go on an adventure. That's all I'm going to leave you with until we get to Sunshine Shenanigans later
Dear
into the show.
Jesus. And speaking of hearts,
Yeah,
that
there.
being said, from the National Desk today, we've got a hero in uniform who
That's
would
right.
not give up on someone who needed him.
Mm-hmm.
And a teeny tiny neighbor who caught a whole street to say hello again. Grab your tissues.
And we got a story out on the water that I didn't even know that we had. One of them that's real, honest to goodness hope after a hard week. You're going to want to hear both stories that's coming up on the National Stories section.
And Details by Dean is bringing mangoes, hammocks, and one-eyed pilot, who circled the entire planet. And your local music report is overflowing with people playing the jams and having the talent tonight.
Speaking of jams, DJ Snack Pack is coming in strong today. You're going
Oh,
to be
yeah.
loving these sing-along throwbacks that we've got. We got some bangers today. Actually, Renee got to see a little bit of our rehearsal, so that's
rehearsing.
very exciting. But, yep, this show is fierce.
It's fresh.
It's Sunny TV, baby. And now a quick word from our title sponsors, the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All-American Air. Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
Okay, we got some weather.
Oh my God! So now all I know is that that one Culture Club song stuck in my head. But here's the weather.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that later.
All right, today is Wednesday.
Hot.
It's going to be a high of 91, but feel like 107.
Yeah, right?
The max index is 11.0, so it's extreme.
Why don't my animals understand?
Daisy doesn't get it either. She'll sit outside.
It's like because mine are on a routine. They love their schedule, and they will not deviate from the schedule. I'm like, guys, it is 107 out.
No, Luna,
I have dog enrichment things. We have lick pads. We have stimulation toys. We have all the things.
No, Luna goes outside in daytime and goes pee-pee and runs right back to the door. Daisy,
she's amazing.
No, Daisy finds a point at the yard and lays down, and she's like panting. I'm like, come inside. Nope, she don't want to do it. She'll just lay there.
Bird sunbathes half the
Yeah.
day. I'm like, honey, get inside. What are you, George Hamilton? Push.
Yes, but wind is coming in southeast at 12 miles per hour, but we're going to get wind gusts up to 24, which is good because it keeps those mosquitoes away.
Yeah, heard that.
Tonight it's going to drop down to 77, but it's going to feel 85. It's so stupid. I hate when it's like just as hot during the night times as it is during the
that's the part that
daytimes.
gets you
That's
because
the
you would
worst.
think the sun goes down, you would get a little bit.
But let's do some details by Dean, shall we?
Detailsbydean.com.
So here we go. It's National Mango Day.
That's right. Here's the sweet history. Mangoes have been cultivated for over 4,000 years, starting in South Asia, and they're actually considered sacred in some cultures, a symbol of love and prosperity. In fact,
mangoes.
more mangoes are eaten worldwide than any other fruit on the planet.
I love mangoes.
Did you know
Put
that?
a little tahini on it.
I love a mango. I love dried mango. It's one of my favorite go-to
Yeah.
snacks. I do love that. My friend Laura, which I tagged in earlier, I think she's allergic to mango, which totally stinks because I seriously
sad.
love mango. I know.
But it's also Hammock Day.
Oh, wow.
That's
the
so
day
fun.
to do absolutely nothing, I guess, and fully endorse it. The hammock originated in the indigenous peoples of Central and South America who used them to sleep up off the ground away from bugs and snakes. Swaying in a hammock isn't lazy. It's an ancient wisdom. Doctor's orders, so get in a hammock today, guys.
I want to get a hammock for my backyard.
Remember I had that giant one when I...
Yours was awesome.
I know, but I gotta get the actual It kind of got old.
Yeah.
So I got it, I think at Lowe's because it needs... I need the special big girl size.
I'm afraid if I go and Daisy's going to destroy it, but whatever. Maybe I won't get a super expensive one then. Just to try it out in the yard.
You got to try it. Get the smaller one. I made the mistake of getting the giant, large one, which is rare to find replacement
Fee used to
stuff
get in
for
it
it.
with you.
I know. I love that one.
But
I got to do
for
that
all
again.
you math lovers, it's Pi Approximation Day.
Oh my gosh, let's talk to Pie in the Sky. I'm sure they have a lot more to say about this. There's clever reasons today for it, Sonny's. Written out, today's date is 22/7. The fraction 22 over 7 is one of the oldest and closest approximations of pi, the never-ending number of 3.14, and so on and so on and so on and so
All
on
right,
and
so
so
let's
on
do
and so
notable
on.
births. In 1822, the father of genetics himself, Gregor Mendel.
Yeah, he was
This
a
is cool.
monk who figured out the fundamental laws of heredity by patiently breeding pea plants in his monastery garden. And here's the kicker. Almost nobody paid attention during his lifetime or
Sounds
in
like our
this segment
intro.
right now. Right?
And happy birthday to Selena Gomez. She was born in 1992.
How do you feel about her? Oh, I like
don't.
her. I like a Selena
I
Gomez.
don't feel about Selena
Is she
Gomez.
making the burn book?
No, I don't hate her.
She's on the Amber
Her and,
Alert.
what's her name?
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, thank you. I don't feel for them.
You don't
Like,
feel for
I don't
Ariana
feel
either?
Either way.
You don't think Ariana's a good singer?
No, I don't care.
Wow.
I just don't feel
I think
either way
if
about
you
them.
really
No,
understood.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, you're not interested in learning. What if
No.
she wanted to meet you?
I mean, I wouldn't blame her because I'm freaking awesome.
Right, exactly. Would you be open to
I mean, if
meeting
she brought-
Ariana
if
Grande?
She brought me a snack.
Okay, I
But
can
she
make
better not lick that damn donut
exactly where I was going to
first.
next.
And
Yeah.
on this day, we remember Ulysses S. Grant. We lost him in 1885.
Oh, well, he's gonna go sometime.
Oh my
I
God,
guess.
stop it.
Yeah.
And on this day in history, in 1962, the world got a whole lot smaller. The first transatlantic TV broadcast.
Oh, thanks to a satellite named Telstar, Sonnies. For the very first time in history, live television beamed between America and Europe. People on two different continents could see the same moment at the same time.
Very
it's
cool.
hard to imagine now in a world so instant with video calls and social media, but this was pure magic, the birth of the connected world we live in today.
And in 1933, a pilot named Wiley Post flew solo around the entire world.
Did you know Wiley Post only had one eye?
One-eyed Willie.
Yeah.
One-eyed.
having lost the other one in an oil field accident. One-eyed aviator who flew solo around the whole planet. Talk about not letting anything ground your dreams.
Wait, how do you go from being an oil field person to a pilot? Who knows?
You never know.
He said, let me see what I can do here.
He had the dream is alive, and he can only see it with one eye.
And in my series of people trying to rob stores with things, here we go.
We're doing this again.
In 1997, a man in London tried to rob a store with a giant eggplant. That is food abuse.
Oh, that sounds like a good time to me. The
stop
cashier
it.
flatly refused Sonny's reported doing nothing was more than a casserole than a threat. He was arrested outside, and the eggplant was returned to the produce section, and now vacuum. Who would want to buy that now, right? Jesus
I
Christmas.
can't. And weird news, here we go. In 2019, a flock of sheep interrupted a bike race in France.
In France?
In France.
The cyclist had to slow down and crawl as the sheep just trotted right across the course, Sonny. Spectators love it. Honestly, between the sheep and the kangaroos, farm animals are 3-0 against professional sports this summer.
And let's talk about what Florida people do with leaf blowers. In 2023,
Again?
a man tried to dry his car off with one after a rainstorm.
Oh, my
And that's what we got today in Details by Dean.
All right, let's get into the local music report with your leaf blowers over there. Strum it, drum it, hum it down. So anytime the local music report to make you proud on this Wednesday, July 2nd. Pay attention and love this music report. It could go away someday. I don't know.
Ooh.
Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Smoking Joe's taking many showers over at Trade
yeah,
Winds
we all are
Lounge.
these days.
1 o'clock p.m. Evan D. at the Guy Harvey Resort at 4. Matt Still. Reef Restaurant at 4:30 p.m. Reggie Stair at Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Carpetbaggers at the Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Mark Hart, Trade Winds Lounge at 5. Furman's Spanish Guitar, Casa Divino at 5:30. Oh, the world famous, the one, the only Zaza Flamenca. T. Smith Asian Bistro at 5:30 p.m. tonight. Some weird dude over at Old Coast Ales, no idea how to say his name, at 6 o'clock p.m. Check that out. Renee posted this and collabed with us last night. Jazz at the Excelsior. We got Akia Uwanda at the Lincolnville Museum and Cultural Center, 7 o'clock tonight. Show up for that. That's going to be freaking amazing. Matt Wilson over at Cortez's Bistro at 7. And finishing out tonight, Cafe 11, always pulling the best. 8 o'clock p.m. We got Jason Iadi. We got some great expectations for those local musicians.
People are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service, and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All right, for the queen of the event scene of
Da,
St.
da, da,
Augustine
da.
and beyond, we have Renee from Totally St. Augustine.
Nice.
Welcome,
guys.
welcome.
Hello.
How you been this week?
Hot.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know. Yeah,
It is summertime.
it is summertime. That's
Everybody
right.
realize we're not to August yet?
Well, no,
Right?
almost though. I can't. When like 4th of July was just like yesterday.
I know. This month is kind of going a little slow for me.
Oh, for you? Okay.
I don't know.
It's kind of the off season for events. We do focus a little bit more on the
yeah.
music end of things, but
It
you do
is-
have some events that are coming up.
There
What's
are
going?
a few, but it's definitely kind of summertime.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do.
I know you and I are doing a lot of fall planning too. We'll discuss that a
Oh,
little bit
yes,
later because I mean
yes.
honestly, I'm getting interviews for September already now.
Right.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on in the fall.
Yeah.
But this is this week. Today, July 22nd, there is a summer lip gloss party at Blot Lip Lab.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go,
I
Amanda!
told my girlfriend Jess.
Yeah.
She needed to do this with Nina, or maybe like Nina and her friends.
Yes.
So much fun.
Because they would love it.
So much fun. And if you haven't been in her space, it's on the 4th floor
It's beautiful.
of the Treasury Building, and it's gorgeous views. It's just a fun event, and you get to make custom lip gloss or custom lipstick.
So I had lunch at Asado Life yesterday.
Yes!
With my wedding girlies. They're the wedding planners in town and the florists and
I
and all
love
the
it.
things. And we talked about Blot.
Yes.
And they've actually done this experience with several brides and several like fun parties.
Yeah.
And they honestly, and these are people that don't BS. Like they'll tell you the truth. It's incredible. And
It
she has
is.
such a cool concept. For it to be here in our ancient city is really special.
You don't
Yeah.
see it that much in
Yeah.
other cities. And this is so fun that when you come on vacation or you have friends in town, you know, if you live here,
It's a great experience.
it's a fun experience and something completely different.
Yeah.
Blot Lip Lounge. Look it up.
So fun.
Go to a party. Wednesday market is happening right now at the pier.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
I'm going to go there after this. I'm
Okay.
going to stock up on some fruits and veggies.
Don't get
I'm
lettuce.
Yeah, no lettuce.
I
but-
think you're okay. It just is iceberg is what they said this morning.
Right.
The CDC said avoid iceberg for right now. Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to go stock up on other things.
Fabulous.
And maybe have, you know, something cold.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cold.
interesting. Like, because they have a cornucopia of different vendors. A lot
They
of
really
there's some
do.
artists, there's some jewelry, there's a lot of different things. And this market has been going on since I've been over 20 years now, right?
It's been over 20 years.
Yeah, it's
and
awesome.
It's steadily growing. Like, it's a huge market.
Yeah.
The last time I went, I didn't even get all the way around.
I love. Okay, good.
Yeah.
When I
Okay.
used to live on the island, I lived on 16th Street.
Uh-huh.
I would walk
Yeah.
every Wednesday morning. That's
Yeah.
I got my coffee. Shiva and I'd harness her up, and we would go kick it around the land.
Yeah. It's a fun event, and it's great for summer.
Yeah.
8 to 12 during the summer, so go early. All right, tonight at Michael's St. Augustine, the blind wine tasting.
Okay. Cool.
Excuse me, it's Pinot night
Okay.
from 4 to 6 p.m. Yes, I know.
Oh, you gotta go someday.
They serve all these different wines blind. You don't know which ones are which. You just taste them. There's amazing charcuterie.
And that's over at Michael St. Augustine over in Volano.
Wait, Renee, do you know how long they're gonna do these? Is it gonna be like all
It's a
every
series.
Wednesday?
It's once a month.
They're gonna do once a month.
So they'll have another one in August. I'll get you the date.
yeah, because I want to do this.
I know.
I'm
I've
gonna
been
take
trying
off.
to do this, and it's just
Yeah, it's just falling
Let's
into the
figure it
schedule
out.
that it's not. I got to
Yeah.
plan ahead on this one,
We
but
gotta plan
it
ahead.
sounds an awesome idea and a
Yeah.
really cool concept because I like to be surprised at the end, like, oh, it comes from this winery, and I had no
Right.
idea, and they're all exclusive.
they
It's
are.
not like wine you buy at Publix. This
No,
is definitely like
get us
something.
a date for August, please.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will.
And let's all go together. Let's do
Yes.
it.
Oh, we missed one. Sylvia Brown's in comment. The land. We said it. You got me, girl. Go ahead.
there
Sorry.
we go. Oh, you mentioned this, the jazz series at Lincolnville Museum
Oh,
and
cool.
Cultural Center. There's a concert tonight, Akia Iwanda. This also continues. There's 2 more concerts in August, and they are well-known jazz musicians.
I'm telling you guys, what a hidden gem.
It is.
Because they have a performance space. It is awesome inside there. It's air conditioned
Oh, yes.
and a beautiful, beautiful jazz musicians that
It's
perform.
gorgeous. Gorgeous. There's another concert tonight, Jason Eady at Cafe 11. That's another fun listening room. It's small.
Yeah.
It's just a
And
great
everyone's so nice there.
space.
And I know
Everyone's
the
so
sound
nice.
guy very well. He does a great job. Shout out to Clay Blesser
That's
out there. He
right.
does a great job there at Cafe 11.
Yes. All right, tomorrow, Thursday, July 23rd, concerts in the Plaza, the Thick and Thin String Band.
Right.
You got it, Renee. You got it.
Which they used to be the Skinny Lizards. Remember that band?
Oh, I remember that from back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, concerts in the Plaza, 6 to 8 p.m. Bring your chair. Go
And
hang out.
check St. Augustine. I just tagged them in their the Downtown St. Augustine Facebook page, just in case if there's rain.
That's right.
They do make announcements there.
Yeah, yeah. And what I love about this concert series is it's close to everything. You can go grab a coffee at Kookaburra. You can go get a little mini donut at the donut place.
Yeah.
You know, there's options.
It is cute. Or get a drink over at 17 King. I ain't mad about it. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, yeah. Trivia at Ann O'Malley's on Thursdays at 7:30. And then another musician at Cafe 11, Selwyn Birchwood. I've seen him come. He comes every year.
Oh, yeah?
He's good.
It's good.
You know
Yeah.
what's interesting when we do these reports and we see these returning musicians?
Yes.
That means we're providing an environment for these musicians to really thrive, and
That's
it's
true.
worth it for them.
It is.
It is cool to see them come back year
Yeah.
after year. Yeah.
They travel from all over, and they put St. Augustine on their tour.
Yeah, I
That's
love that.
amazing. All right. On July 24th, which is Friday, Gamble Rogers Folk Festival has a fundraiser concert with Sam Passetti and the St. Augustine Brass Unit.
Oh, wow.
whom I
fun.
haven't seen, but apparently they played somewhere recently here, and everyone said they were amazing.
Really?
Yes.
And for Sam Passetti to jump in on that, I think
know.
that's going to be a really cool sound.
It is.
Because he was trained by Gamble Rogers himself.
He
Yes.
was.
That's incredible.
We're coming back.
All right.
Full circle here. So go to the Gamble Rogers website, see details about that concert and other events they have.
Very cool.
And then the Supervillains at Cafe 11. There's a
love that
concert
name.
every night. I know, isn't that fun?
I'm a super
Super
villain.
villain.
Supervillains. All right, moving into Saturday, July 25th. Christmas in July, people.
Here it
Okay.
is. You've been asking for it. People
Here
are
it
like, no,
is.
we haven't really been asking for
I think
anything.
I can
Probably
support
haven't.
some.
But it's the opening of the new Christmas shop called the Christmas Cove.
Oh, you talked to me about this.
41 San Marco Avenue. It is not the same owners as the Perky Pelican Christmas shop.
Okay.
It's new owners, but I'm happy to see this going in. People love a good Christmas shop.
And it was always the tried and true spot of going there for Christmas stuff.
That's
and
right.
it's a store just full of ornaments. Are they any St. Augustine themed ornaments in there? Or?
I haven't seen a sneak peek yet. They're getting ready. They're
Cool.
decorating the trees. They have giant nutcrackers and a Santa on the front porch.
Yeah, when
That's fun.
Yeah.
When I was leaving the studio yesterday, I looked and I could see them. They had the sign up, and there's a big Santa on the front porch. And he's got like a Hawaiian shirt on.
Oh, cute.
Super cute.
So they're leaning into the July. I love that.
They
That's
are.
cool. Okay.
And I will say, when I posted about it and somebody else posted about St. Augustine Vacations, they have a great social media presence as well. Everyone was saying, we love coming to St. Augustine, and when we come there, we stop and get a Christmas ornament to remember our trip.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
That's
So
really
special.
cool, yeah.
That's fun.
The Wobbly Whale has a night market on July 25th from 5:30 to 8:30.
okay.
I will say I went to the Wobbly Whale during World Cup, and it was really great.
Yeah.
We
I mean, that's
enjoyed
definitely
it.
a spot where I would want to see the World Cup. Is
It was
the Wobbly World.
packed.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed it. The food was good. The beers were good. Apparently, they have a champion beer pouring person there. I don't know.
fun.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, I need a champion beer pourer. Because when you
knows?
have a Guinness, there's a certain way to pour a
that's what
Guinness.
it is. It's the Guinness.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. This is still July 25th. This has been going on for a very long time. The world famous Oasis Christmas in July party.
Oh, that's right. They do this. Yeah.
Apparently, they go all out. All the staff is in Christmas costumes. There are elves. Yeah.
It's fun though.
There's live music.
That's hilarious.
It's a fun day.
The Oasis is a very special community. It's
I'll
like a
tell you this
community.
much.
It
Yeah.
is a community.
Oasis has really good food. They do. They have a whole baked potato menu.
Oh, really?
And
Oh.
these baked potatoes, do you guys know this?
No.
Whenever we go, I get the baked potato. The baked potatoes are seriously like this big. It's
Oh
huge.
my
Wow.
And I
goodness.
do the one that has broccoli and fresh cheddar cheese
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it. They have
yeah.
all different ones.
Girl.
You got to try the baked potatoes. They're huge and it is so good. And they have the best fried oysters in St. Augustine.
So
Ooh,
good.
That sounds great for
You're welcome.
Christmas in July.
Fun.
Yes. All right. One more event on July 25th. The Ultimate Rush Tribute Band at Cafe 11. There
It's
we go.
over. It's over for you. You
That's
have to
Saturday?
go.
No, I don't. Jim has to go.
You
That's
have to go.
Saturday. Yeah.
This Saturday, you think they still have tickets?
They may check online.
I'm going to text Jim right
Oh,
now.
for Jimbo. Rush is his favorite.
band.
Oh my God,
Oh
Tom
my
Sawyer.
gosh.
Yes. Okay, so back when I was a spin coach, Jim would take my spin classes.
He took it twice a week religiously.
And
he loved
I
it.
would put Rush on my playlist,
Yeah.
and this man would just turn into like He-Man on a bike. It
That's
was
what,
awesome.
And all the ladies called him He-Man because he had
Yeah.
his long hair. My
Blonde
husband
hair.
has really blonde hair.
Cool.
I'm like, babe, you look like Thor. What are you doing?
He loves a Rush.
He
Oh,
loves
that's
a good
awesome.
Rush. Also this weekend, Sunday, July 26th, the North City Night Market.
Okay.
They normally are in the mornings on Sundays. They're trying a Christmas in July
Okay.
night market behind schooners.
Yep.
They
Listen, I
figured-
got to tell you, this is a great idea
yeah.
because it's getting hot out there.
It's so hot. I don't care what time of morning you
God
get
bless.
up. It's still hot.
Well, I'm thinking about these vendors I went to a
Yeah.
market, I'm not going to call them out, but like it was in the middle of the day and vendors were intense with no it's just, I get the people's
Yes.
dreams on these markets, but we got to think about the logistics here. Yeah.
So nighttime, 5
Nice
to
pivot.
9, they have a huge lineup
Yeah.
of artisans and vendors at North City.
I was a
There you
skeptic
go.
at first on this one. I got to tell you, this is a very successful one.
It's very successful.
Yeah.
They're doing it. And the market organizers will go around and buy products every week, and then they feature them on a reel, on a video, on their socials.
That's amazing.
You know, showing you each product they purchased. And let me tell you, I'm going to go get the pesto
Okay.
and the tomato.
Wait, where is this?
At North City.
Over by
There's a
Schooners.
vendor offering fresh pesto.
Shut up.
I'm going.
So on your
I'm
way
getting
home
this.
from the gym, you can stop by
What
and
night
grab
is that?
this.
It
the
is
25th?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Sunday night.
There you
5 to
go.
9.
Yeah, but I could probably just go on
5 to
Sunday.
9. Yeah. Honestly,
It's not hot.
It's easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh. Yep, there we go. Also on Sunday, I just found out about this event. It's called Game On St. Augustine Triathlon. It takes place at Villano Beach Oceanfront Park.
Oh, I had no idea about
Yeah,
this. Wow.
It's a new event.
Cool. We need a triathlon because we don't have one. We've got a lot of running races, but this kind of involves
This is
all the other
something
elements.
different, and
Great.
I like that it's at the beach.
All right. Mel's not going to be doing that one.
No, I'll make a glitter
No.
sign for someone. I'm not doing that.
I have some events for next week, but you know what? I'm going to save them for next week.
Okay.
And I'm going
Okay.
to get into my fall event.
Yeah, let's
list.
talk about
What's up?
fall.
You know what? When I think of fall in St. Augustine, I don't know if anybody else. Do you automatically go pumpkin church?
Spice latte. Yes,
No.
that's exactly what's in my head.
I do
Spice
not like
latte.
pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh, I love that.
Put that in the burn book.
Oh, jeez.
Anything pumpkin flavor, pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin pie, but I think of pumpkin church.
Well, Renee's done with her interview now.
no,
Thanks.
that signifies fall
I
in St.
definitely
Augustine.
think of the pumpkin church because
See?
that's the photo I use.
That signifies it's fall time.
And a few people were a little grumpy about fall events, but most people were happy about it.
Yeah,
And
I'm
here's-
happy.
Here's the thing. I'm previewing them because we need to mark our calendars because fall here is very busy. So put it on your calendar what you want to go to, or, you
Yeah.
know, it may fill up.
And especially some of these events have limited tickets, so this
They
is a great
actually
first
do.
dibs.
Yes, yes. All right, here we go. August 8th, there's a cute, I know it's not really officially fall in August, but I put it on the list anyway. There's a Weenapalooza weenie race and dog festival at Francis Field.
Dean Reynolds, you and Margaret need to go and take Bo.
It's called Weenapalooza.
I mean, it's kind of cute.
That is really adorable.
So, you know, for those who want to do that,
Is
I
it
know.
here we
free?
go.
I know my girl Jordan wanted to know more information about it. So it's basically just a festival of all weenie dogs.
Yes, and I think any other dog. It's a dog festival.
Okay,
so
okay.
any dogs can arrive.
Very,
Yes,
very
yes.
cute.
I don't know all the details.
Yeah,
but
me neither. It sort of just popped up in our feed.
It's online.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
People seem to be a little confused about Sing Out Loud.
Okay,
Sing
good.
Out Loud is still happening.
Yeah.
The big festival on Francis Field is not happening in September. That has been moved to next May.
Right.
However, the local showcases are still happening in September. Every weekend, September 4th through 27th.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. It's important to know because there's like 100 different performers,
There
17
are.
different venues. Like,
Yes.
they're all very important that we support them because these are local musicians that are getting paid. This is such a beautiful moment. We want to keep this
Support
going.
these venues. Right now, it's slow.
Yeah.
By the way, slow as summer.
Slow summer. Yep. So it's time for us to rally and
Yes.
go so it's not too crowded and be overshadowed. Perfect.
That's right. Aviles Street Festival, September 5th, 5 to 9 p.m. This is going to be really a fun festival. They are planning so much more.
Yeah, we talked to Julia from Ximenez-Fatio House.
Yes.
She's going to be involved with that too. Super cool.
It's going to be a great event.
Oldest
free.
street in the nation, I think, right? Aviles Street.
It is. And, you know, they've been doing festivals there forever. Ximenez-Fatio House has been featuring some of the historic photos, vintage photos on their pages. So it's really cool. September 5th, free event. All right. St. Augustine Founders Day is September 12th.
Ooh.
At the Mission and at the Fountain of Youth, 461 years of St. Augustine.
That's right. And it's a big reenactment, I think, right?
It's a huge reenactment. They do the landing, they have the boat, bring Menendez to the Mission. It's a whole thing. Then they do a huge procession down to the Fountain of Youth from the Mission.
It is
Very
cool.
cool.
And if you don't know what to do with your kids, this is a wonderful thing. It's a good education moment.
It's a good history education, and it's a fun spectacle to see all of this take place.
Yes.
St. Augustine Book Festival is happening September 9th at the Ximenez-Fatio House in the courtyard. Dozens of authors have already been chosen. They are also featuring these authors on the social media pages for Ximenez-Fatio. So go read about these cool authors. They're from throughout Florida.
Yeah, and all different kinds of books. Some are
All
mystery
different,
books, and
yes.
yeah, I love it. Yeah, there's some really, really good authors out there, and obscure ones. I know Elizabeth Randall has been involved for many years, so
Yeah.
it's really special to go and check this out.
It's a fun place to get some reads that you're not going to find at other places.
True.
St. Augustine Songwriters Festival, September 24th through 27th. It's in downtown venues. These are Nashville artists who have had hit songs played by all these professional country and beyond artists. And they come here and tell you the story behind their song and how they wrote it.
It reminds me of like VH1 Storytellers.
Oh, I
It's
love
really
that
cool.
show.
It's a really cool way of you understanding, like, you know, we love certain songs and you get to like where the influence came from
I
or where
love
the
these type of
inspiration. Yeah,
things.
I love
And
that.
I will tell you, for these concerts, you got to arrive early and get in line. All of them have like a line to get in because people love these songwriters.
Yeah, it's a really cool moment to jump on. The Songwriters Festival is something really spectacular.
Here's another something that's very cool. The Pumpkin Festival and Handmade Market at Wesley Wells Farms.
Hey, shout out to Maria, who is Wesley Wells Farms Influencer of the Month.
Yeah.
She got her
Congratulations.
little crown. That was awesome.
That's awesome. It is September 26th. This is a local farm. They are growing their own pumpkins. They figured this out around COVID that they could do this. So they do it every year, and it is such a fun event.
That's awesome. I love that so
Yeah.
much.
All right, the St. Augustine Record Fair at the St. Augustine Amphitheatre is September 27th. That is Tone Vendor, the record store. They are the organizer, but they have all sorts of other vendors come with vinyl records.
Right.
And they have live music, bands, food. It's a really fun event.
If you're a vinyl collector like myself, you do not miss this moment. There are so many really cool exclusive things that you can't find just shopping on a regular
Oh, yeah,
day.
for sure.
You need to go to this festival. It's a lot of fun. And people that love music and collect music, this is the one for you.
This is it.
Yeah.
The Pumpkin Patch at First United Methodist Church.
There it
Pumpkin Church.
is.
I'm telling you, if you live in St. Augustine,
Yep.
the minute the Pumpkin Church puts its pumpkins out, that's how you know
That's
it's
how
fall.
fall is ready.
Their
Yes.
name is not really Pumpkin Church. That's just what everybody
And
calls
that's what
it.
everybody calls them. But that's when fall arrives.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the
That
truth.
that is the moment.
That is the
Do
moment.
you remember during the storm when all the pumpkins went rogue?
When they literally floated down
Yes.
to every
do.
location and people brought them back.
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
Which is so cool.
I love one of the things that I love about living in Florida is that pumpkins last a long time.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Oh
do.
my goodness.
They really do.
Pumpkin Church.
The Pumpkin Church. I have yet to find out the date they arrive. It's usually the end of September.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Pumpkin
they'll
Church.
be available every day in October until the pumpkins are gone.
One really cool caveat is if you buy a pumpkin from them, it goes to their youth service
Yes.
programs,
Yes.
which I love giving, enrichment programs for kids that are doing
Yes.
good things in this community. So yeah, that's a good one to support.
Yeah, supports their youth. It's a great cause. All right, this one's been around for a while. Mortality and Mourning, Women
doing
in
this.
Black. This is so fun.
This is
I was talking to
honestly-
my girlfriend about this. I'm going to this year. I missed it last year.
It's
is
really cool.
So cool.
I'm not
So
missing it.
It's longer this year too, so you have a lot to
Yes.
experience here.
I'm doing this.
it's candlelight tours of the Ximenez-Fatio house, which is a circa 1798 house in downtown on Aviles Street. It's
Mm-hmm.
October 2nd through 31st. There are select dates
Spooky.
through there. It is
Do you need tickets for that?
so cool. You do need tickets.
Okay.
Buy them in advance. They're actually on sale now.
I'm gonna go
It's
on-
a smart.
yeah.
Go to
and
their website.
yeah, it's probably less expensive if you buy them now.
And it's only about an hour tour, so it's nothing too long, but you're literally learning about death practices from like the early 1800s when
Right.
people first moved here.
Like, what did they
from
do?
other
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
How did they do this?
I love this kind of
It's
stuff.
like rituals. Yeah.
Love that.
It's really cool. All right, Pink Up the Pace is October 3rd.
Great. Biggest race we have in town. Nice.
The Big Crop Maze at Sykes Family Farms.
I've never actually done that.
It's
so
really
cute.
fun.
Yeah.
I've never done it myself, and I feel like that's something I need to do.
I go toward the evening. It's hot during the day still.
Yeah, I'm
It's
with
One
you.
year they did like Reba McEntire theme. Remember that?
Yes.
And it was cool because it like spelled out Reba in the cornfield.
did.
But you're going through this maze and you have no idea that's spelling
All right,
out
so
Reba.
guys, when
yeah.
are we gonna do the corn maze?
We definitely should do
it's
this.
October 3rd through November November 1st, so we have a
We have
while.
plenty of time.
I go in the evening so that I
Yeah,
can
I'm
watch the sunset, and it's cooler, and it's beautiful photos of the maze at that time.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah. St. Augustine Greek Festival is October 10th
This is
and
a good
11th.
one.
That's a good foodie one.
That is. Volano Music Fest. They're kind of changing it up this year. I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about that. It's October 17th. They're doing it inside Hyatt Place.
Oh.
Interesting.
That is cool because they have an indoor option.
They have an
are
indoor-
they doing any outdoor? Or is it just all indoor?
As far as I know, right now, it's indoors at Hyatt.
Okay.
They haven't revealed too many details, but I think that's a great option, especially for musicians. Sometimes it's a little tough to play at the beach.
Right.
Yeah.
The
True.
wind is blowing. It's kind of crazy.
It's true.
This will be really nice at Hyatt Place.
And that's Volano Beach Main Street that's putting that on?
Volano Beach Main Street.
Got it.
Yes. Jailbreak 5K.
Yay!
This is my favorite 5K run walk.
Mm-hmm.
Starts at the old jail, goes over to Volano, and then they bring you back.
It's cool because most races are a full circle.
Right.
This one's like a one and done, and then
Yeah.
you hit this fun shuttle going back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Chatterton, shout out to him and
do
Kathy
a
from
great
Inc.
job.
They really pulled this together. It's an awesome race.
That's
if
my
you want a fun, like,
This is a
Yeah.
fun one.
it's an adventure
This
because
is
you
my
don't know what you're.
anniversary weekend.
Oh, that's right.
It's
yeah.
October 24th. And the deal is everybody just dresses in these wild and crazy costumes. Usually they're Halloween costume.
Right.
And so it's a party.
Right.
You're doing
They bring
it
their
for a
dogs in
cause.
costumes too.
Yeah. And it goes to Inc.,
Right.
which helps our schools and our teachers.
Exactly. You're providing resources for students and teachers in St. Johns County School District. A lot of times teachers are reaching into their pockets to pay for initiatives in their classrooms where Inc. swoops in and makes sure that they keep their money in their pocket, and we found some great community partners to be able to support it. It's a wonderful race. I got to tell you again, Jailbreak 5K, that's the one to put on your calendars this week.
And it's family friendly, all
Yeah.
ages, just so much fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of so much fun, also that day, October 24th from 11 to 3, Ancient City Kids Day.
Oh, that's your
That is one of my favorite events Epic
It's
does.
so fun.
So good. And it's free. They have food, very limited cost, and it's a great event for the whole family.
It
Yeah.
really is.
All the
Your
community
kids can
groups.
wear your costumes. It's Halloween time.
Yeah, kids wear the costumes. The community groups are out there with booths and games and fun activities for families. Plus, they have all those static displays
Yeah.
of the fire trucks, school buses, helicopters,
Yeah.
boats. I mean, there's some cool stuff to see.
Yeah, Teresa does a great job with that. I got to give her a big
She
shout
really
on
does.
that one. That's awesome.
She's awesome.
Also that day, and this is kind of what we do Jailbreak because it's early in the morning. Then we head to Ancient City Kids Day.
Yep.
And then after that, there's trick-or-treating at the Ximenez-Fatio house. It's also free from 1 to 4. So you
Oh.
literally can wear your costume everywhere
whole day.
and go have a fun day downtown.
That's totally fun.
Well,
That's
and
great.
you know,
Okay,
little
you can-
kids, when they put a costume on, they don't want to take it off. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you
Don't
have a-
stress, moms.
An all-day affair in
Yes.
the costume. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, and I have to mention this because I love the Garden Club of St. Augustine.
It's
Did
done
they
by
announce
me.
the date?
This is their holiday craft and garden market. This
Oh,
isn't the tour.
okay. Well, okay,
But
okay.
this is November 6th and 7th. It's on Old Moultrie Road. You can go buy some holiday crafts, some of their amazing plants.
Yes.
And then get your ticket probably before this time for the tour. I went on the garden tour last year and was blown away.
Yeah, I got to tell you,
Blown
and it sells out, right?
away.
It
I've
sells
never
out.
done that
Sells out.
either.
It's all over town. It's a huge walking tour in the beginning of December. I think it was like December 11th last year or
Mm-hmm.
something. We went to all these amazing historic houses that were decorated by the garden club with all this fresh greenery and plants.
Beautiful.
It was unbelievable. I saw houses that you were never going to see the inside of on this tour.
I'm telling you, and it's really hard to get tickets because
It is.
this does sell out.
It does.
So watch the St. Augustine
Watch it.
Garden Club, yeah, and
I'll
make
post
sure.
about it as soon as it goes on
Listen,
sale.
Yeah.
that's something else I've never done.
Big
I
shout
want
out to
do
Steve
that.
Davies out there because he always keeps us
to do
posted.
that next year. I
Yes.
was literally blown
It's
away.
super fun, yeah. Sylvia Brown out there, like you would love the St. Augustine Garden Club. It is right up your alley.
She's got her
It's-
own garden
I
club,
know,
which
but
is
she could
amazing.
bring her own little twists and
Yes.
things. Oh God, that's so fun.
Yeah. Well, I have a few more, but you know what? We're going to save them.
Let's save them. Well, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you, guys.
Everybody got to follow Totally St Augustine for all the latest and greatest. Guys, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliant. Maritime Vibe Check.
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative. They set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast. It's friendly. It's Flashes and Brilliance. Because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account. Always good to talk to
I love
Renee.
her.
I feel like I got a good game plan now for fall. I'm telling you, I'm going to jump on these things right now.
yeah, you know, because there's so many of these things I've always planned to do, but I've never done. But I'm gonna go ahead and get tickets and start doing
Right,
them.
yeah. Okay, so let's get into some local stories. Oh, I got this really cool club I want to talk about today. Drums, paddles, and teamwork. The Salt Run Flyers are flying high. Sonnies, if you've ever been out near St. Augustine Lighthouse and heard a steady drum beat rolling across the water, followed by the whoosh of dozens of paddles moving as one, you're not imagining it. That's the Salt Run Flyers, and they're one of the coolest, fastest growing sports stories in our whole community. Here's how it started, and I love this. Back in 2015, a St. Augustine Yacht Club member named John Meehan donated a dragon boat to the club. And that's it, just one boat, one generous gesture, and from the single donation grew to something that's now thriving. A competitive team of more than 40 active paddlers. Right there on Salt Run. For anyone who's never seen it, Sonnies, look at that. Look at that boat right
Dragon
there.
boat.
Isn't that so cool? Picture a long, beautiful boat with either 10 or 20 paddlers in each, all moving in perfect unison. That's the whole point. There's a steer guiding the boat from the back and a drummer up front, keeping everybody's rhythm locked in. It's endurance, it's synchronization, it's pure teamwork, and honestly, there's almost no other sport quite like it. And here's the part that makes it so special. This team is for everybody.
Everybody in the club.
Head coach Steve Bond said being a part of this is growing sport is deeply fulfilling, and co-founder Jamie Rawborough put it beautifully. They bring together a wide range of ages and abilities, and everyone that contributes to a positive competitive environment. Whether you're there to compete or just to fit or just to make friends on the water, there's a seat on the boat for you. Mel, I think this is super cool.
I love this. So the Salt Run Flyers.
Right.
Say that 3 times fast.
I know, God bless
Were
you.
founded in 2015 after Yacht Club member John Meehan donated the dragon boat.
That's so cool.
Steve Bond serves as the head coach. Linda Bond she's deeply involved in team development, and Vicky Walthner is a certified steerer and coach.
Wow.
Key leaders growing the team. The Dragon Boat crew is a whole team effort. 10 to 20 paddlers just moving in unison, a steerer guiding, and a drum keeping the pace.
I just want to go and watch. I think this is so freaking cool.
But they practice on the calm waters of the Salt Run near the lighthouse, and that's a great spot to train.
Yeah.
They've earned 15 medals across multiple competitions and welcomed newcomers of all experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Several members are preparing for international events, including a breast cancer survivors dragon boat race set to take place in France in 2026.
How cool is this?
So,
I mean,
fun fact.
Salt Run Flyers is the name. Go ahead. Fun
Yes,
fact.
Fun fact. Dragon boat racing goes back more than 2,000 years to ancient China, where it began as a cultural and ceremonial tradition before growing into an internationally beloved sport.
What I love about this is there's room for everyone. So no matter your skill set or your skill level, the team is welcoming people to come on board. This is such a cool thing. Yacht Club is always doing something awesome out there. And they're their own niche, their own community, and they really do lift up and do some
I would do the
great
dragon
things
boat.
out there.
Boom, boom, boom,
I know
boom,
they've got a
boom,
youth
boom,
program that's killer. I mean, they're just kicking it up a notch out there.
Really
So
cool.
great job, Yacht Club. Big shout out to you guys. All right, next up, we've got Hope on the Horizon, a real safety plan after a big heartbreaker. We talked about all those accidents happening, but we went proactive because why? We brought it up on Sunny TV. That's right. Yesterday,
Yes.
we talked about the hard conversation about the 6 lives lost on the roads in a single week. As we promised, we'd follow up with some solutions. Well, today we have some genuinely encouraging news because our community leaders are stepping up. Here's the good news. St. Johns County has officially given the green light to pedestrian safety initiative called Operation Best Foot Forward. County officials just issued a proclamation of, and I love this phrase, enthusiastic support to keep this program moving forward with one goal, reducing pedestrian deaths at our crosswalks. Liking this, Sonny's, isn't it just a feel-good gesture? It's real data given some major effort. A nonprofit called Bike Walk Central Florida goes out and identifies the most dangerous crosswalks in the area and then recommends actual structural changes to slow drivers down and keep people safe.
I love this. So, St. Johns County leaders formally endorsed Operation Best Foot Forward. The program identifies the most dangerous crosswalk, then structurally fixes to naturally slow drivers down. Put some damn speed bumps.
I know, something.
Early data shows encouraging results. Single light intersections and crosswalks with flashing beacons when you press the button are performing well. Enforcement is real. Failing to yield to a pedestrian is a minimum $160 fine and 3 points on your license. Let's make that like 26 points on your license.
Yeah.
Separately, the county also approved an agreement with FPL, that's Florida Power and Light, to install better lighting at 4 crosswalks along State Road A1A, which is huge.
Yeah.
Especially by the amphitheater down by my mom's condo.
They've always had, and the lighting.
It's so dark.
We hear a lot about lighting,
Yeah.
Especially on Anastasia Boulevard. We need more lighting there because there are blind spots for drivers.
Yeah.
And so I think the big takeaway from this, it's not just the county that needs to be proactive, but it's also the
People.
citizens that need to be proactive.
Yeah.
We need to slow down and figure it out. Leave 10 minutes early. I think that's my best advice for everybody. I love the pro action,
too.
though. I'm happy that everyone is, taking this very, very responsibly, and they're thinking it's a very big issue
if
to
you're driving
cover.
around downtown, you don't have to drive. You can get on an Old Town trolley.
You can get on an Old Town trolley and visit the St. Augustine Attractions Association. Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on- and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com. St. Augustine isn't just a destination, it's an experience. From historic streets to the unforgettable adventures, the city is full of moments waiting to happen. But here's the move. Don't just guess your way through it. Go where the Sunnies find the most trusted attractions. The St. Augustine Attractions Association. Dozens of the best experiences all in one place. From history to hidden gems and everything in between. Plan smarter, explore deeper, experience more. Go to StAugustineFLAttractions.com because here you don't just visit St. Augustine, you live it. All right, guys, I've got a really great story to tell you about the 4-year-old who raised his whole neighborhood. You ready for this one? It's a cutie patootie here. All right, you've heard the old saying 1,000 times, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, today's story flips that right on its head because sometimes it takes a child to raise a village. And this one's going to melt you. Meet Roman, a 4-year-old from Concord, North Carolina, a happy little guy who loves sports, loves being outside. But then when life got heavy, the way it sometimes does, his parents got divorced, his dad moved away, his grandparents live out of state, and this sweet little boy, even with a mom who's his whole world, started feeling like something not a 4-year-old should feel, lonely. So here's what Roman did about it, Sonnies. Every single morning, he'd plant himself by the front door and he'd wave at anybody.
Oh, look at his picture. How
Look
cute
at
is he?
how sweet. The garbage man, the Amazon driver, neighbors his mom didn't even know by name. Just a little boy at the window waving hello to the world, hoping the world would wave back. And Sonnies, it did. It started when a retired man next door named Wade Folger, the recipient of many waves, one day, Wade just walked over to talk to him. Then he started inviting Roman over to do things. And then one by one, other neighbors followed those waves right up to the front door. Before long, this lonely boy had a bunch of neighborhood friends.
Oh my God.
And his mom, Anna, said it best. I really didn't know how to take it at first. I just saw that my son was thriving and was happy. Mel, let's lean in.
So this kid is 4 years old, guys.
So
He's from
sweet.
Concord, North Carolina, which is this relatively small area in North Carolina. And his story was featured by Steve Hartman on the beloved
I know.
On the Road segment.
God, I love Steve Hartman. He
He's-
can make you cry.
Yes.
In 30 seconds. Oh, these stories are so inspiring.
Roman invites his senior citizen neighbors to his swim meets, basketball games, soccer, baseball practice, even to his preschool open house.
I'm gonna cry.
And of course, watches him drag race his bike down the block.
Of course.
The kicker, most of these neighbors didn't even know each other. But
Right.
now, because of one little boy who wanted to sit out there and wave,
Yep.
he switched the whole street to know each other and sew them together like a quilt.
I think there's something so quietly beautiful about this story just because he brought community together just by simple gestures. Just like my outros I talk about in the show, just these simple little acts of kindness can go a ripple effect of change.
I'll tell you, it is like, and I'm telling you, it's always the kids, man.
Yeah.
Because kids don't.
They don't. They're just so vulnerable
wanna be
and
friends.
innocent, and and just
It's like that
full of love.
It's like this little boy who I think is 10. He was going to his mom. He wanted a dog, so his mom was taking him to the different shelters.
Yeah.
Oh my God! He finally found this pit bull he wanted to adopt. His mom's like, "Are you sure?" He would do all these things, go visit him every day. He made his mom get him a blazer and a bow tie because it was a special occasion and he had to dress up to adopt this dog. I love these stories. You know what else I love?
DJ Snack Pack.
Here we go.
Karma, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving you was easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
This was Culture Club's absolute biggest hit and #1 on both sides of the Atlantic. And here's the fun stuff. Frontman Boy George was one of the most talked about stars of the 80s, famous for his bold, gender-bending style that stopped people in their tracks. That bouncy, harmonica-driven melody, some listeners thought it sounded familiar. But it probably was. It sailed right through the top anyway. Pure joy, unmistakable 80s and lots of
Do you follow what Boy George is up to nowadays?
I haven't seen anything in a while.
He is a world famous, incredible DJ that people literally pilgrimage to. He's killing it on the
I love
EDM
him.
scene. He's doing it out
He
there.
also donates a bunch of money to different rescues and different things, and you don't ever hear about it.
That is true.
You're
Case
welcome.
in point. Used to be a time when you would pamper me. Used to brag about me all the time. Now your friends seem to think that you're so peachy keen. But my friends say neglect is on your mind. Who's right? What have you done for me lately? Bum, ba-dum, dum, bum. Ooh, yeah. One more time. What have you done for me lately? Bum, ba-dum, dum. Ooh, yeah.
It's Janet Jackson.
Yes!
So, this is the lead single
My favorite.
from Janet's landmark album, Control. The
Now
album
I
where
got-
she stepped out from being famous from the Jackson family and took charge of her own career.
Yeah.
Working with producers like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, she created a whole new pop attitude.
That's right.
You ready?
Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game or two. Might hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
I love NSYNC. So, Bye Bye Bye. This is what actually, and what's funny is, Bye 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 was like a subtle goodbye to the actual band, and Justin Timberlake was starting to venture out on his
You're
own.
actually right. I never really thought of that. Because really, after that hit, it kind of was the Justin show after that.
But you know what, FYI, there's a song Boy George, the Culture Club sang. It's one of my favorites and one of their lesser-known songs. It's called Time Clock of the Heart. I sang it this morning and David made a video, but go listen to it. It's so good.
Going back to NSYNC, I think JC needs more flowers than what he got.
Yeah.
I think his vocals were amazing.
He had the best voice.
He really, truly had a great voice.
Mrs. Chavez.
And it's such a shame because, like, when he went solo, it tanked. And because he had such bad management.
He now has a show on HGTV that he redesigns gardens and stuff.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That sucks. All right, let's get into Sunshine Shenanigans.
Okay.
All right, I got the 4 mile an hour so everybody sees you. Get
I was
away.
just thinking
All
that.
right. We head over to Alabama where a
Lord.
66-year-old
It's not
gentleman.
Florida.
No, it's not this time. Where a 66-year-old gentleman named Ray Toveler found himself in a very common predicament. He lost his driver's license. Now, Sonny's, most of us in that situation, we call a friend, we get an Uber, we order a taxi, or just wait it out. But Ray, our Sunshine Shenanigans hero today, Ray had a plan, a bold plan, and a plan that involved absolutely no license required whatsoever. He had a mobility scooter. And in Ray's mind, Sonny's, a mobility scooter is a loophole on wheels. No license needed, no registration, nothing. So when Ray needed to go to the hardware store one fine morning and figured the country road was all backed up, he made an executive decision. I'm going on the interstate. That's right, Sonny's. Ray puttered his little scooter right up to the shoulder of a 6-lane interstate highway at a blistering top speed of 4 miles an hour. And here's where it goes from bad idea to legendary. Ray did not treat this like a crime. Ray treated it like a Sunday drive. He'd bungee corded a cooler on the back and packed.
Check this guy out.
I know. He with 2 sandwiches and a thermos because a man on a journey needs some provisions. He zip tied a little flag on the handlebar for visibility, and Sonny's, he was signaling, hand signaling. Every single lane change. The man stuck his arm out like he was going to move on to the different lanes.
Da, 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 da.
He made a 3.2 miles before anybody even called it in. Then another 1.5 miles while troopers were on their way. And when they finally caught up to him and pulled alongside of him, Ray waved right past him. He waved at the police like they were slowing him down. Like, come on, get out of my way. He was a man on a schedule, Mel. And they offered him a ride, a safe, warm, legal ride. Of course, Ray declined the ride. You took my license away from me. I'm going to still get around, he told him.
This is the best.
He said that he already committed to this and he wanted to finish the trip. The trooper, a 23-year-old veteran, said it best. He was the calmest man on the highway by a wide margin. Everyone else was panicking. He was doing 4.
He said, I'm good.
No citations were issued for Ray, obviously, for the situation, and he got to the hardware store with a police campaign. Yep,
yes,
he got it escorted.
I love it. All right, movies of no, what am I talking about? My meltdown. So here, this movie stars an actress that I don't really feel for either, but she's not enough to
You
make
feel
it
very like an Ariana Grande, very neutral here. Okay.
Drew Barrymore. The
Okay.
movie is Riding in Cars with Boys. Okay, I do know about this movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And this is why I never watched it.
Okay.
This movie is about 20 years about someone's life.
You're right.
About this woman's life, Drew Barrymore.
Fine.
Nobody in this film grows. They don't change. They don't learn. They just stay where they are.
It was like that. Yeah.
So when things go wrong, more things keep going wrong.
Okay.
They don't blame themselves.
No.
They blame everyone else.
They just keep making the same mistakes
Yeah.
over and over again. That's called chaos.
They blame everyone but the person staring back at them in the mirror. But Drew Barrymore, she plays the same character all the time.
Yeah, young and old,
Yes.
never changing.
My verdict is 1. I'm going to actually give her 1 star instead of a negative.
Okay.
The star's for the car.
It was iconic. The car is
And
iconic.
actually, they auctioned it off and they donated all the money to charity. That car.
And you don't hear much about that.
No. See?
That's your line.
So,
But Drew Barrymore, I mean, it is a movie that does. I thought it was a little slow.
After I
The
saw
little boy is super cute in
yes,
it.
but the thing is, I saw previews for this movie and I couldn't watch it because I don't do well with people who blame everyone else but don't do anything to change their life.
And that's just chaos over and over again.
It's stupid.
All right, Science, before we go, I want to talk to you about the oyster today.
Ooh,
now,
I love oysters.
We've got oyster beds all throughout these waters, out in the Matanzas,
They
up
tear
the
your feet
Kalamado, tucked into the marsh. And most folks think of an oyster as dinner, but I want you to think about an oyster, what actually is for a minute, because one of the most beautiful little lessons nature ever wrote. Here's how the pearl gets made, Sonnies. A tiny piece of grit, a speck of sand, an irritant, works its way inside the oyster shell where it doesn't belong. And it hurts, it rubs, it's uncomfortable, and the oyster can't get it out. It's stuck with it. So what does the oyster do? It doesn't give up. It doesn't crack open in despair. It slowly, patiently, layer by layer, wraps a painful little intruder in something smooth and luminous until one day the very thing that hurt has become the most precious thing it will ever hold, a pearl. Read that again. I mean, seriously, the pearl made it in spite of the pain. The pearl is made out of pain. There is no pearl without the grit, none of them. And I know a lot of you are carrying some grit right now, something that got in there what that didn't belong, something that rubs, something that hurts, that you can't just shake loose no matter how hard you try. And I'm not going to stand here and tell you that it doesn't hurt because I know it truly does. But I am going to tell you this. And you are an oyster, Sonnies. You were built to do the most extraordinary things and take the very thing that hurts you slowly, patiently, layer by layer, and turn it into something beautiful, something valuable, something only you could have made because you had the particular grain of sand the entire time. Don't waste your pain, Sonnies. Coat it in grace. Wrap it in patience. Give it time. And one day you're going to look down and realize the hardest thing that ever happened to you became a pearl in your hands. That grit is temporary. The pearl is forever. So keep layering out there in the Sonnyverse. We will see you back at 3:00 p.m. for the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids, all the Sonnies out there, we know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right, baby girl. Hit that share button out there.
Do it, friends.
We love you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you back at 3. Bye, Sonnies.